Okay, so we had a little problem there. What happened was we had a equipment problem. So what happens is we're supposed to take these off at the end of the night. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Pull these off and turn them, pull and turn in a locking position, and this whole spindle comes out. At the end of this spindle are two screws. One of those screws popped off. Now, I was told to use this edge right here as a flathead screwdriver to loosen this up, to remove them at the end of the night. So one of them must have been loose and came off. When it came off, all the water, instead of shooting out of these holes, came shooting out of there, thus comes shooting out of the machine. So I'm going to tighten this back up, just tight enough, okay? I'm going to drop this back here, and then I'm going to turn these, and they're going to lock back into position. Pull that to make sure it's in. Luckily, there are two drains in this machine. One here catches food, and one down here catches big food, and that's where I found the screw. Okay, so back to running this load of dishes. I think that was cool. Has some dramatic effect. All right, so now, yay! No water being squirted all over the place. Okay. The first cycle is the wash cycle, and the wash cycle will run for 45 seconds. Now, the temperature it should be at is around 120 to 140. Inside Celsius, outside Fahrenheit. So right now, this water's kind of cold because this is the first run. But as you can see, it's slowly catching up. We want it to be in the 140 range, 120 to 140 range. I think the highest it's going to get is about 120. Maybe a little higher. As we start running loads, we'll see that will drop down, but as long as it doesn't get below, 115 or so, 120, we're in good shape. We turned up the thermometer on the hot water tank, so we should be good. That's it. Minute and a half. Water. The dishes are clean. Once again, I'm not a professional. Okay, so the dishes are clean. Before you pull this out, there's a lot of excess water on here. So I've been telling my staff, give it a few shakes and then placing it over here. Or if you have a dish rack, or if one of the dish racks are clean, we'll try to keep these clean so that after we use them, we can put away our dishes. But you might want to go ahead and get you one too, at least a little small one. But you can put that right here, unload your dishes, load your next load, everything's good to go. Now let's say you're done at the end of the day. Please remember, every time you close this, while the back switch is in the on position, it will run a cycle. So if there's no dishes in there right now, it's just a waste of water. So what we're going to do now is we're going to drain this out. We're acting like this is the end of the night and we're done for the night. We're going to drain this out. And the way you drain it out is by pressing the drain button to the right. And it will drain completely out of there and it comes out over here. Please make sure there's nothing over here blocking that because we don't want the water to back up in the system. Okay? Once that's drained out, of course, we'll take these out, spray them out, take the strainer out, spray it out, and place that back in. And then also come down here, pull this out, spray that out. Replace all that, mop up any excess water, and you are good to go. I think that's it. Oh, last thing, we're going to reach around back to the toggle switch, flip it down, that is off. Now we can close it and it will not stop. Awesome. Hope this helps.